Well, we're here in Manchester to launch the Liberal Democrat Yes to Fairer Votes campaign with plenty of people here to support us. It's important to remember, though, this is not about party politics. When all said and done, when David Cameron, Nick Clegg, Ed Miliband and the junior characters like me have been long since forgotten, this is about whether or not we actually take a huge step forward in making our democracy fairer and indeed better for regular people. 90 years ago, when finally women were given the vote, there would have been a bunch of harumph-ing majors who said we shouldn't do it, that women shouldn't be trusted with the vote, it would all cause chaos. Well, today, the harumph-ing majors are the No campaign, and we have the chance today to make sure that we say no to the forces of reaction, yes, the chance to make your MP work hard to earn your vote and prevent the outrage of two-thirds of our MPs being protected by safe seats. The expenses scandal, that didn't happen because of the expenses system, it happened because of a culture of complacency that grows out of a system that allows our MPs protection from you. There shouldn't be protection from you, all of us should have to earn your vote. AV is about doing that, so vote yes to fairer votes, yes to change, yes to making the next step forward on May the 5th.
I'm supporting AV because this is a historic moment to make a small change that will have a massive difference and make a huge difference to the young people of today, because it'll give them a voice, and they desperately want a voice in their say of how this country is governed. And what a better way to do it than AV.
We've got a system in Britain which means that the ordinary person doesn't really ever get their voice through in the way our politics works. At a general election, most people in most places are casting their vote when they already know exactly who's going to win in their constituency. They already know who's going to be the MP at the end of the day, and that can't be right. And lots of people, of course, stay at home for just that reason. What the Yes campaign is doing is changing the way we vote from X, crossing things out, as it so often is, to 1, 2, 3, where you can just say who's your favourite, who's your next favourite, and who don't you want at all. And that's the way to get people out of their homes, up to the polling station, voting for people that they really want to see in Parliament, and not simply voting against somebody they want to keep out of Parliament. And that's going to be a much healthier system for the whole of our country.
Every politician I speak to in continental Europe thinks the British first-past-the-post system is utterly mad. How can you have a democracy? How can you have a mother of parliaments in which two-thirds of its members are elected by a minority of their constituents? And there's lots of different systems in Europe, and whatever we pick, it's got to be better than this.
It will be an end to safe seats, where politicians don't have to listen to the voters. It'll be an end to people elected when the majority of their voters haven't supported them. It'll be an end to the sort of system that allows people to behave in the way that meant that duck houses and moats and expenses scandals happens. And it'll be a replacement by a system where people can express their choice 1, 2, 3 like people do in real life, and so that we end up with a political system engaged again with the views of the British public. It's a winner all the way.